A transfer bombshell. How Remco Evenepoel's move to Red Bull-Bora-Hansgrohe shakes up the cycling world. Imagine being on the cusp of greatness, only to have the cycling universe's most daunting hurdle, the Tour de France, consistently slip through your fingers. This is Remco Evenepoel's reality. But the 25-year-old's recent transfer from Soudal-Quickstep to Red Bull-Bora-Hansgrohe for the 2026 season may just be the game-changer he needs. But here's where it gets intriguing. Can Red Bull's ambitious project catapult Evenepoel to the coveted yellow jersey? Or will internal leadership dynamics and the shadow of Tadej Pogačar prove insurmountable? A new chapter for Evenepoel, chasing the elusive yellow jersey. With a Vuelta a España title, a road race world championship and Olympic gold in both time trial and road race under his belt, Evenepoel's move to Red Bull makes strategic sense from a performance standpoint. However, his 2025 Tour de France campaign ended in disappointment, laying bare concerns about his endurance over 3 grueling weeks against elite climbing specialists. Red Bull is willing to stake its claim on Evenepoel's potential as a genuine general classification GC leader, provided he's nestled within the right team environment and supported by the appropriate personnel. So, can Evenepoel realistically challenge for the yellow jersey at Red Bull? Few years back, following his Vuelta triumph, many would have bet on Evenepoel coming close to claiming the yellow jersey at some point in his career. Fast forward to the present, and the landscape has shifted dramatically. Tadej Pogačar, UAE Team Emirates XRG, has elevated his game to unprecedented heights, leaving the rest of the field in his wake. For Evenepoel to win, it would likely require Pogačar, and possibly Jonas Vingegaard, Visma-Lease bike, to be absent from the starting line. Not an impossible scenario, but certainly a long shot. What does the move mean for Evenepoel on an individual level? Leaving Quickstep makes sense for Evenepoel, as he's likely maximised his potential within the team. But what tangible gains can he expect from joining Red Bull? His time-trialling prowess, arguably the best in the world, has little room for improvement. And he'll continue to ride on the familiar specialised bike brand. The real game-changer lies in the mountains, where the Tour is truly won. Evenepoel's best Tour performance to date, a third-place finish, was supported by Mikel Landa, and he can expect an even stronger squad of climbing domestiques at Red Bull, including Alexander Vlasov, Daniel Martinez, Jai Hindley, and Giulio Pellizzari. Too many cooks in the Red Bull-Bora-Hansgrohe kitchen. As Red Bull aspires to join the elite ranks of super teams like UAE and Visma, who between them have claimed 12 out of 17 Grand Tour wins this decade, the team must navigate the complexities of managing multiple, equally strong leaders. Evenepoel's solo riding capabilities and time trial expertise align well with Red Bull's evolving strategy, but the team's 2025 Tour de France tactics, which sometimes jeopardized Florian Lipowitz's podium spot due to Primož Roglic's actions, raise eyebrows. With Evenepoel in the mix, clear communication, unified goals, and possibly staggered racing calendars will be crucial to avoid internal conflicts. A return to roots for Soudal-Quickstep, following a few years of focusing on Evenepoel's GC ambitions, which yielded a Vuelta win in 2022 and a third-place Tour finish in 2024. Might Soudal-Quickstep revert to its classics-oriented DNA? The team's heritage, boasting stars like Tom Boonen, Mark Cavendish, Marcel Kittel, and Julian Alaphilippe, is steeped in spring race successes and Grand Tour stage hunting. The 2025 Tour, despite Evenepoel's early departure, was a success with 4 stage wins, suggesting a varied team approach can pay dividends. Rumours of signings like Dylan van Baarle and Jasper Stuyven hint at a deliberate shift back towards the team's core competencies. The burning questions. Can Red Bull-Bora-Hansgrohe effectively manage its constellation of stars to propel Evenepoel to Tour de France glory? Will Soudal-Quickstep's potential pivot back to classics and stage hunting prove a successful strategy in the post-Evenepoel era? How will the dynamics between Evenepoel, Roglic and Lipowitz play out, and who will emerge as the team's undisputed leader? Share your thoughts. Do you believe Evenepoel's move to Red Bull is the key to unlocking his Tour de France potential? Or will internal team dynamics and external competition prove too great to overcome? Let us know in the comments.